Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's showtime. Pardon the music's a little loud. We need to get through the introduction here so I can change the settings. But that's a game screen thing that I haven't seen for at least 4 years. We are going to create a new character. The game is Defiance. It was released, I don't know, like 2018 or something like that. No, gotta be before that, 2016. Anyway, at the same time as a show of the same name on the Sci-Fi Channel. And, Gamigo ended up with the intellectual property, and they killed the game in 2021, and in 2025, Fawkes, F-A-W-K-E-S, has purchased a license to run the servers. And the game takes place here in the Bay Area, where I am. Sir, yes, sir. Again, I will...
Listen up, people! We just passed the Golden Gate. We'll be on site in less than 20. So you got 10 to secure the rest of that gear and get yourself strapped in for a landing. Repeat! 10 minutes until lockdown, people!
That's an unacceptable response. Must I remind you who I am?
What the hell is this?
I don't care what your protocol is. You're here to help me, so that's what I want you to
You're
do.
dismissed, Private. What's the problem, Von Bach?
You better get your men in line, Captain Grant. I want my equipment out of storage. My Ark Hunters and I depart as soon as we land.
The Earth Republic is in a limousine service. Your gear's locked up and we don't have time to dig it out. Now please, find your seat.
No offense, Captain, but I think your orders were to do as I ask.
My orders come from my superiors. People in Manhattan wearing uniforms, like this. And those orders are to keep you safe while you locate your alleged Ark tech.
Alleged Ark tech? There is no alleged, Captain. Do you see this? With this Ark core and the rest of the technology that I'll find in the Bay Area, I will repair this
Bay
world.
Area?
And
the
be its
key.
hero, of course.
You're in a restricted area. Get to your seat.
If anything happens to my gear, I'll send the bill to your superiors.
What an asshole.
Let's move, people! Time's ticking! What is this, a dorm room? Everyone, get to your seats! You two, let's go!
That was the heroes from the TV show. Two protagonists.
No problem, Cap.
You too.
Me? Human male, because I am in fact a human male. I can't be a Castafin. I could be a Arathian. But no, I'm going to be human. Let's see, machinist. After the Defiance movement led to America. Factories. Machinist. Outlaw. Survivalist. Veteran. Not all humans in Votans were invested in the war. Some found themselves on the fringes of society, living. Yeah, I'm gonna be a survivalist because he's got a sniper rifle, and I like sniper rifles. I will continue. My bone structure. Let's, what kind of bone structure do I have? I look like that kind of bone structure. That's not my nose. It's a nose for sure. That'll work. Skin color, I am pasty white.
Hey, buddy.
Soldier?
Hey, how's the violence?
What's up?
Hey, friend.
Every man,
Hey.
I'm professional. My eye shape. Sure. Eye color. I don't have green eyes. I have behind blue eyes. Yeah, that'll do. Eyebrows. Mine are basically invisible. We'll continue. Bone structure. Sure, that's good. We already did this. Did I click back somewhere where I... Hairstyle. None, please. Well, I guess that's about as... that's silly looking. That's about as close as I'm going to get. Facial hair. Yes, please. That's not bad. That's probably closer to the mark. Gotta say the buttons, I don't remember them being bad like this. You have to basically be dead center for them to function. Continue. Tattoos, no. Blemishes, no. I'm perfectly handsome as I am. Name is Lens. I am finished creating this character. The buttons are very finicky. There we go. Server Q. I am Q position 2. And the estimate was 5 minutes. That was about...
Now, Arc Hunter.
Hold on, Captain. That one isn't wearing your beloved uniform. They don't take orders from you.
I don't take orders from
Sorry
you either.
about that, friend.
I'm not your friend.
We land in 10.
I'm not your friend,
Strap
pal.
in.
I never got to brief you on your ego implant, so we really need to... What the hell?
Sir, they need you on the bridge.
I think I will actually get to my seat. When we land, don't go anywhere. The ego activation can be a bit jarring without a proper briefing.
Now, what are these two?
Relax. It's just a little turbulence.
Have a
Completely
spot in
normal.
between.
No, it's not. We're all gonna die.
She's actually quite charming once you get to know her.
I'll also note that the aliens in this show suffered from the same disease
Full
they
integrity
did
compromised.
later Star Trek.
Initiating
Hold
evacuation
on.
sequence.
We're going down.
Full integrity compromised.
Now call it FFFS.
Evacuation pod launch in 3, 2.
Now it stands for funny fucking forehead syndrome because it's everywhere. It's a science fiction show. These guys are aliens. We have $1 for special effects. Slap something on their forehead. Okay, blinking light. Good, good. Can I get out?
Brace yourself, Cass. This could be real bad. Okay. Which one of these dealies opens this bitch? Ah, nice. Holy Stocko. You're alive.
Opinions vary.
Name's Cass Dukar. I saw you land. Well, maybe that's not the right word. It was more smashing into the ground than landing. I sort of expected you to be a bowl of soup in there. What are you doing?
Ego.
Whoa, are you okay? Do you need help? Help? Can you hear me? You need to sit down. Here, sit down before you pass out. I'm sure you took more than a bump to the head, so rest. Get your feet under you. I'm gonna go see if anyone else needs help. Oh, you might want to arm yourself a bit more. The locals aren't known for their charm. Hello.
I have a ghost.
Oh, good. You can hear me now.
I
can sense your nervousness, but don't fret. I'm the Environmental Guardian online device that was injected into your body. You can just call me Ego. Please forgive me. I'm having some
Artificial
trouble
intelligence,
getting all
I tell
the
you, it's gone too far.
So we might experience a few hitches at the beginning. But I'll sort it out. We have lots to go over, so we should start.
Okay. Store, matchmaking, social, character, goals, map, detail, now turn our volume back up to where it was so that we can turn it down. Gameplay, video, audio. Better. Better. The video. Full screen windowed, please. Thank you. Other than that, all seems well. Why? The buttons are so... Look at that. You have got to be right in just the right hotspot. That's not even the right hotspot. That's the wrong hotspot. That's not a hotspot at all. It's like the actual arrow pointer point is at the bottom of the arrow. Anyway. Waiting. Excellent. Yes, it worked. You can now exit the menu. I have a pistol. And, 250 rounds. Check out the Defiance store. Okay, I'll hit P. It says press P. I'm pressing P. What the hell's wrong? Okay. That doesn't appear to be working. That's fine. But they're not going to let me get that thing out of... I hate having the little notifications on my screen. If that's not... Recover weapons and gear while Ego attempts to bring bio-integrated functions online.
Von Buck Industries had personal defense technologies aboard the Stratocarrier. I placed a marker on our map where we'll find some.
I will turn back up some of the volume settings. Because they were just really, really freaky. Character speech volume can go up. Ambient can go up. Just doing a quick look around, you know. Hey, I didn't crap myself, so that's a start. There's a hellbug skitterbug. Whoop. Ooh, skitterbugs. And multiple skitterbugs. We have multiple skitterbugs. Chain kill. And we have our first shooties. Oh, we've got more of them down there. I have found a shield. Can't relate to what? Hellbugs? Would you be able to relate better to heck bugs? Oh, you little shit. You dead? No. Okay, there we are. Okay, yeah. Servers are a bit on the dicey side, I've got to say right now. 3 shots and then it explodes into death. Oh, can't relate with the didn't crap myself part. Well, yeah. should be a shield here. Servers do not seem to be working particularly well right now. And then I'm searching the equipment cache, but I'm not getting anything. It opens. The hellbugs keep reproducing. Oh, okay. That was the problem.
Excellent.
Press
Once
L
you
to
equip
open my
that,
loadout.
Allow me to activate the shield.
Press shield. The Von Bach Industries defense shield. Is that equipped? I can't tell. No, it's not. Equip. Where's the button to equip? Should be equipped. Because it's highlighted and there's an unequipped button, right? Equip, there it is, down at the very bottom. Alright, I now have a shield.
We're going to need another weapon option. I'm picking up a signal from a crashed mobile armory. Let's hurry. We need to collect the necessary
Another
equipment
player!
as soon as possible so we can start looking for Mr.
So
Von
I need
Bach.
to hold this down to actually open it. Control. Couple players here. Did or did not actually. Yeah, okay. Full on ammo. Freaking hellbugs. Chain kill. Murder death kill. Splodies. Lots of little hellbug skitter bugs back there, but you don't care. Searching the mobile armory.
Nothing beats the accuracy and range of a sniper rifle. One well-aimed shot could mean the end of an
I
enemy.
do love me some sniper rifleage.
Particular weapon types work better for specific situations, so you'll want to get used to switching back and forth between the primary and secondary weapons. I'm detecting some explosives nearby. We could definitely use those. I've put the location on the map.
Q to swap between your primary and secondary weapons. That's the sniper rifle. Headshot! Where are we going now to find a grenade? Where? Up that way. I'll run. Oh, little skitter bugs keep popping out. I don't think I'm necessarily have to murder them all. So the servers are a little bit laggy. But Defiance lives for the first time in 4 years. It's back.
This supply pod is filled with grenades. Grab one and equip it.
Grenades. How about frag grenades? What do you think? Seems like a plan to me.
I think you already know how this works. Pull the pin, throw, and get out of there.
Yeah, but you didn't tell me what the button was.
Now that we're geared up, it's time to train you on the ego powers.
Okay.
We will use projections as our training targets. The instructions must be followed precisely in order to initiate the powers.
Press 1 to use your ego
First, we'll
power.
try Cloak. While using Cloak, you are completely invisible to enemies. Use the power to sneak up behind the projections and attack.
Vanishing.
Am I supposed to, like, use cloak? And
Cloak
attack from
must be
behind?
activated to sneak behind the projections and attack.
Supposed to attack him from behind. Can I use my ego power again? There we are. Hidden and one in the melon.
Now we'll test the overcharge power. While using overcharge, your damage inflicted on the enemy is significantly increased. Shoot the projection while overcharge is activated.
Overcharge.
I'll enable the decoy power now. Decoy allows us to create a projection in your likeness that will fool and distract the enemy. Take down the projections while they're distracted by your decoy.
Oh, I didn't see him.
The projections are only vulnerable when their attention is on the decoy. The blur power is now enabled. Blur will allow us to move at extreme speeds and increases melee strength during close combat. With blur active, rush the projections and strike them with melee attacks.
Press F to melee. Oh, there we
You
are.
must activate the blur power and strike these projections with melee attacks. Good work. You'll need to choose an ego power for me to integrate.
Press K to open the ego grid. All right, we've got decoy. That's the overcharge. That's the blur. That's the cloak. I'm gonna choose cloak.
Nice choice.
Thank you.
Stealth is the best power for surprise and subtlety.
Well, I am nothing if not subtle.
I'm receiving a signal. I'll patch it through.
Can anyone hear me?
I hope this
I need
makes
help down
the
here. It looks like the mutants are getting organized for an
the
attack.
thumbnail picture for my stream.
No, we better help her.
Me with my finger in my nose. Where are we going? We're going over there. Help Cass. Mama Cass? Mama Cass Elliott? She died years ago.
According to my readings, those creatures are actually humans. However, their DNA is severely mutated.
Critical kill.
You're dismissed.
Nope, he dropped something. Couple players around here. Let's do a quick ammo fill. Yeah, it is a little bit laggy on the server.
We need to shut these dudes down. If we don't, forget about finding any survivors.
You can
I
see
have
I
the ability to
pop
hack
them,
into most
and it takes
computer
about
systems. Get to
half
that
a second
thorium
for them to
reactor, and I'll
actually
see what I can do.
die. Oh, I need to interface with the reactor. Pardon me, guys. Pardon me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thorium reactor.
Excellent. I was able to reactivate the fissile materials. The reactor will overload and blow this entire base off the map, but we'll need to keep the mutants from disrupting the process. reactor is overloading. Keep it going.
Shield down.
That thing's
Shield
about to
down.
blow! Let's get out of here!
You know, I don't think we're just going to sprint away from a reactor that's going to blow up.
Thanks. You have an ego implant, don't you? That's amazing. First time I've ever seen one in action.
Oh, well, it's pretty badass.
You know, I think we're gonna make one hell of a team. A little backup can take you a long way in this crazy place. I'm heading to the crash site. They're gonna need help. I'm sure we'll be in contact. Arc Hunter.
Mission complete. I think that was a level up of some kind or something. New content, new mission. There we are. Mount Tamalpais. Madeira, Marin. So we are north of San Francisco. There's San Francisco, which is sort of the endgame map. I hate to tell you, but Silicon Valley isn't like that far away from San Francisco. It's way in hell down there. It's about 45 miles away. 40 miles away. Something like that. 45-minute drive. Hellbug extraction going on. Return to San Francisco. Alcatraz. We go there. But right now we are in Marin County, north of Mount Tamalpais.
My systems have reached a threshold where upgrades have become available. You may now spend an ego unit.
You can spend an ego point. Let's see. What's the ego system? Part of character, I think. Ego grid. I have an ego point. So let's see. We already have that one. So let's see. The next one would be Hunter's Stance. You deal more critical damage while crouched. You deal more critical damage to enemies that are not engaged in combat. That's the best one. After you shield fully recharges, you deal more damage. Your next shot expires after 10 seconds. To enemies that are moving toward you. On a critical kill, regenerate some of the ammo reserved for your current weapon. That seems pretty good. You deal more damage from behind enemies. Or more damage when at least 2 meters higher. Basically sort of a sniper's edge. Not engaged in combat while crouched. I think the headshotting thing we're going to go with. We got anything else? Let's see. Auto pistol, survivalist rifle, and grenades. No, that's pretty much the whole deal. Repair armor plates. Refill our ammo. Seems snappier response now. Let's try that again, just to make sure I'm not imagining. A little bit, yeah. Still just it feels
Come on.
a touch sluggish.
I'll show you a thing or two. You must be
now
looking
it'll let me
forward to this.
open up the store. This is presumably where they will attempt to make some money. Hopefully it succeeds. I would like for this to succeed. I would like to see more games brought back from the dead. This game is Defiance. It's been dead for 4 years. The company Fawkes, F-A-W-K-E-S, is sort of making their bones by purchasing licenses to dead games and bringing them back to life. This is a third-person shooter MMORPG called Defiance. It was part of a transmedia synergy, it was called at the time. The game and the TV show came out at the same time. The TV show was on for 3 years on the Sci-Fi Network. And this is an MMO RPG, third-person shooter. And a perfectly fine one. Not amazing or great, but I'm really pleased it's back. I played all the way through to the entire storyline back when it was live. Navigate through the disarray of New Freedom, crash, and locate Karl von Bach. Right now, I'm equipped with a pistol, some grenades, and a sniper rifle.
I'm picking up signals from a couple nearby evac seats. Fingers
The
crossed
little
that one of them
purple
belongs to Mr. von Bach.
carrot marks are other players. That one seems to be stuck. Investigate the evacuation pod.
This evac seat is empty. I hope whoever was in there is still alive, somewhere. I'm experiencing a lot of interference. Get to an open area so I can
We were
scan
on a
the
ship.
valley.
The ship went down. We all evacuated. We are Ark Hunters, which will be Ark Falls, which is some non-earthly technological equipment will fall, but also occasionally, if not all the time, there will be hellbugs there. And we have to, as a group, fight off the hellbugs to get access to the loot. It is not on Steam or Epic yet. They want to eventually be on Steam, but they want to make sure that the game is running correctly and everything is functional before they try for a big launch. Because, going onto Steam is a big deal, and you only get to do it once.
We're really lucky to be alive. The crash is...
So if you're interested in playing or just checking out the information on it, I think it is Fawkes Games. If you just do Defiance space Fawkes, Fawkes, that'll take you right to it. I believe their monetization is just going with the old store system, which the game had when it was live. Buying... it was mostly cosmetics. There was also a patron pass, which is basically sort of like, the subscription pass, which gave you various benefits, which I don't recall what exactly they were. You've got convenience, so you can buy things like more inventory slots, consumables, which always feels bad buying consumables in a game. Outfits, which is the more traditional cosmetic stuff. And boosts, which is always, a point of contention amongst MMO players. But this is all from when the game was live. It was run by Tryon, created by Tryon. They're the guys who most famously created Rift. Rift was a pretty great game. Sadly, it wasn't making enough money for them, and so they had to make monetization changes, and some games make the monetization changes successfully and some don't. Initially, it was successful for Tryon, but over time, it was less so. Is that a dead body? It looks like strangely like a dead body.
This person didn't make it out alive. I'm detecting a fading ego signal, which means this must have been a fellow Ark Hunter.
Checking it out now. Thanks for the info.
I'm receiving several Von Bach Industries
Yeah,
signals.
free to play.
One of them has to be him. Let's hurry and check them out.
They are a relatively low budget company. I mean, I just love the fact that they're trying to bring back dead games from the grave. And hopefully they can make enough money off of it that this ends up being worthwhile for them. I would love for that to happen more often. Too many games we lose. Now, I understand why. They're all shut down for business reasons. Well, almost all shut down for business reasons. But that doesn't make it any less uncool. And the purple dots on the mini-map, or the little purple, downward arrow over their head, means that they're a friendly player. An actual player. And this is the Earth Republic camp, where they're trying to get their shit together after our spaceship, crashed and such. Are there armor plates? I don't remember armor plates. And more ammo. You always want to top off on your ammo, guys. There's the General Grant, I think his name was. Up here, now I do remember this. This is, I think, the store interface. Ah, no, that's right. This is the in-game, where you can buy in-game things for in-game credits. I have 2,000 credits, so for instance, I could buy a helmet, or a gun. This is the lockbox, right? They had a lockbox mechanic. You'd get key codes. You could buy the keys for the lockboxes, I think with in-game currency. Not just out-of-game currency, but I'm not positive. Like I said, it's been years since I played. I played a lot, way back when. It's a perfectly serviceable game. Lens busts out his sniper rifle.
This expedition is in serious jeopardy if we fail to find Mr. Von Bach. He's the only one with the knowledge to unlock the secrets of the Ark Core.
This is our ship. Scan the body.
This is not Mr. Von Bach's body. This is a tragedy.
Is
I'm estimating the death count
loot?
to be
Did
at
he drop
least
loot?
300.
He did. A grenade charge. Swap back.
I don't see any more.
Pistol. It's the sniper rifle. It's not
This is a
especially useful
deceased Von
for
Bach Industries technician. I fear the worst. We
more
may have
general
lost
combat
everyone.
purposes.
I can't move! Cover me!
Gotta grab the loot. What can I say? I'm an MMO player, and most of us are inveterate loot whores. Scanning the body.
This is the head of the security team. If he didn't make it, then what hope does Mr. Von Bach have? My DNA scan says this is not Mr. Von Bach, but VBI employee number 130. That's not good. She was extremely important to this expedition. Whether Mr. Von Bach is alive or dead, he doesn't appear to be near the crash site. I think we're going to need some assistance in finding him. I'm receiving an SOS from Captain Grant now. I'll patch it through.
Repeat. All unarmed and injured survivors, get to cover and stay put. We will find you. All combat-capable survivors, report to the emergency HQ at the New Freedom Rally Point. ASAP.
That's back where
Hey,
I
Ark
was.
Hunter. Did you get that EREP message? Meet me at the rally point.
There are vehicles. I think we get one relatively early, I'm assuming, because I just saw a player go by on his.
I want to know why E-Rep's here. Let's find the man in charge.
Repeat. The New Freedom has gone down. Heavy casualties suffered. Does anyone copy? Captain Grant, sir. The terraforming interference
Keep
is...
trying, Corporal. You keep talking to that thing until your voice gives out. Do you understand?
Sir.
I recognize you. You're one of Von Bach's Ark Hunters.
But who are you? And what are you doing in my base of operations?
Name's Cass. Wait. Did you just say Von Bach? As in Von Bach Industries? The dude they call Death's Merchant? What exactly is going on
That's
here?
none of your concern, miss.
Sir, we have at least 200 confirmed dead, and nearly twice that injured. With no chance of evac, we don't have nearly enough medical personnel or supplies, sir.
Recon spotted a rundown medical center nearby. Send one of your men to shake it down for supplies.
Yes, sir.
Sir, hostiles on the ridge are sniping the rescue team. Unless they can get into the Strato in the next 35 minutes. Sir, survivors on decks 4 through 7 will likely burn alive.
That will not happen,
That would be
Sergeant.
bad. For
Pull
them.
everyone back, but you tell those men trapped on the
Rest of
Strato
us, barbecued
that we
ribs.
will get them out.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Eisenhower. Those snipers used to be EMC. Just a bunch of bloodthirsty mutants now.
You're telling me that those things are Earth Military Coalition soldiers?
Yep.
You
Apparently
damned,
they didn't get
sir?
the memo when that gig fell
ma'am.
apart all those years ago. They think you're invading.
How do you know all this?
There's a lot of old EMC junk around here. The least of which is Project...
Yeah. Project Tranquility. I know all about it.
Humans and Votans living in perfect harmony. What a bunch of stucco.
Tranquility wasn't a combat operation. The mutants wouldn't have access to firepower capable of taking down a strato carrier.
Nope. You're on your own with that mystery.
You. Listen.
Me?
No matter how much it pisses me off, protecting your arrogant boss is critical to this mission. If you help me bring some sanity to this mess, we can work together to find him. Alright then. I need to get my rescue team into New Freedom immediately, so take care of those snipers.
Sir, yes, sir.
Where do you think you're going, miss? You're gonna tell me everything you know about this restricted area that you've been wandering around illegally.
Scrug it, E-Rep.
Mission complete. I have a new gun. Is my new gun better than my old gun? Let's see. Currently using the auto pistol. That's... The auto pistol versus the Wolfhound. Auto pistol does more damage, fire rate is faster, mag loader, faster reload, better crit multi, much better crit. Better bloom, I think, even though it's only about 60% of the damage, the Wolfhound seems better. It is also level 20 compared to level 10. So we're going to equip that. I have a new gun. Place the auto pistol. There we go. I now have a Wolfhound. Ooh, it glows. A green glow is always better than no glow at all.
Reporting for duty.
The thing is, I have made a voice choice. There is actually voice acting for your character in game. Let us make sure that we are completely... I said completely prepared. Oh, I just wasn't seeing where it said fill in. And re-ammoed up. You always want to stop and make sure your pockets are filled with ammunition. Sniper's Ridge, Earth Republic rescue teams being picked off by mutant snipers. Get to the ridge and take them out. So the rescue team can access the New Freedom wreckage and evacuate those still trapped inside. This will get me an upgraded sniper rifle.
The rescue team can't move until you cross the valley and take care of the targets on that ridge.
So we're going to sprint, because you can't counter-snipe them even though I'm a sniper. And in essence, these are sort of a dynamic event. I think they scale with the number of players who are in the area, in the immediate area. But it's possible when I get there, in fact, it puts me into an instanced mission space. I can't remember. I know it ends when a big guy comes out of the door. I am now have my sniper rifle out, so I can make with the shooties.
deal.
Got him.
Target destroyed.
Sabotage the ammo caches. That's our ammo. I'm going to swap to the gun. The pistol. They're both guns. Okay, I didn't realize that was going to happen. It looks like my gun is, the new gun is actually shooting poison rounds. There's the big guy coming out of the door I mentioned. Him I do remember. I thought he had a minigun. It's a grenade launcher. Grenade launcher, inherently less fun.
This position! You will not survive! Send backup! Now! No surrender!
Big guy out. We have completed it. I get XP, I got 5 kills, I get 93 of the in-game credits. I was the low man on the totem pole.
Area secured. I think you and I have a bright future together.
The rescue team is clear. They're heading into the New Freedom now.
Looks like you convinced Grant that us Ark Hunters can actually help out here. He said you can take one of the runners to get around. Pick it up at HQ on your way down. Otherwise, you're gonna need sturdier boots and a lot more guns.
Eh. There's nothing wrong with more guns. We're gonna need more guns. We're gonna need big fucking guns. That's an old guy movie reference. The movie was Split Second, starring Rutger Hauer and Kim Cattrall. We're back to the New Freedom crash site, where we're gonna get our bad motor scooter.
Nice. We have access to a runner now. You can use it whenever you want to get around faster.
One of my
We
medics
did
found
get
some supplies at the Accord Medical Clinic.
the
But he said there's
improved
mutants crawling all over the
sniper
place.
rifle. It
Get him in there
does
so we can get that gear.
ludicrous more amounts of damage. But the mag holds less and the fire rate is less. But it does almost 7 times the damage. And come on, it's a sniper rifle. We're all about enormous amounts of damage. So yes. And replace the survivalist rifle with the deadbolt. Back to the pistol. For it's my walking around weapon. There we go. Are these like I think the big exclamation points are story missions, and the small exclamation points are side missions. Fill in the
I
blanks.
have some stuff that needs done, but unfortunately it's outside of the Earth Republic's authority.
Rewards a mod cache. Mods are used to modify equipment.
I've put our objective on the map. Let's go.
Well, let's see first. Okay, it's there. But while I'm here, I'm going to grab the up. There was another one. I'm only allowed one side mission at a time. Like I said, it has been a while since I played, so wait.
Time to drive.
Time to drive. Okay. An Atex Growler. green and black. Get your motor running. Head out on the highway. How do I get out? Like that?
Let's collect that information.
Those are bad guys.
Nice work. You Ark Hunters are ballsy, if not stupid.
Thanks. Wait, what?
You have acquired a weapon mod. You can use it to personalize your equipment.
Moving in.
And I think that vehicle's gonna spawn more dudes because another player just did the activation on that, so we're gonna help him out the way he just helped us out. Sometimes you just want to help out people by killing other people. Like that. I don't suppose we have any arc falls anywhere around now. I'm going to head back to camp in a sec, but first of all, I'm probably going to get a side mission taken care of, I think.
Earth
Blast
Republic
from
has
the
a mission that
past.
needs seen to, but it has to be handled by an outsider.
We need to gather some information.
The enemy!
Where is he? Player. More credits or whatever we're calling them in this game. Gotta go through their pockets for loose change. And presumably when I grab the data here, more mobs are going to spawn out of there. Because that's their way. But that'll be that mission completed.
Excellent job. Glad you're on our side.
But am I on their side? We need to head back to home base. I am in approximately the right direction. And you gotta drive carefully. You can't just drive willy-nilly. Ow. By ow, I mean, oops. Raid the medicine cabinet. Captain Grant's recon uncovered supplies at the mutant-infested Accord Medical Clinic. He sent medics ahead to find a truck and collect the gear they need. I will get a better shield.
I'm picking up a distress signal from Captain Grant's men. They're in trouble. We better help.
In that direction, I say. Huh? Born to be mild. Do you remember this fight? I think we have to like defend in the middle of it against waves of jerks.
I'm pinned down! Thought I was a goner.
You thought he was a goner?
Ouch! We've got hostile mutants moving in from the northeast.
Thought I was a goner.
Damn it. Keep hitting the button.
Traitor!
Whoops.
Mutants coming in from the west.
Mutants coming in from the west. Oh, you little snot.
Thanks for the assist. We'll get this truck running and meet you at the medical clinic.
You're welcome, I suppose. We'll get up to the top. Oh, that person didn't even care about getting up to the top.
Time to drive.
Arc Hunter, we're in position, but this place is crawling with more mutants. We're going to need your help.
Of course you are. Ow. No, 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 no. Oh, that was exactly the wrong thing to do. I'm not even sure how the hell I get out of here. Oh, we've got hopefully a functioning ladder. So the game has a little jank. I mean, come on. Who amongst us has never had to work with some jank? There's another player over here somewhere. They are using a SMG, I think. Good to see this again. You played it when it first came out, back when you were 12 to 13. It is. I am a huge fan of bringing games back from the dead. Not to put too fine a point on it. I understand the realities of running a game company in the real world in the capitalist society, so I understand why they go away. It is remarkably reassuring that some of them can return from the grave. And this one's been gone for 4 years. And it's got its share of janky, I'm not gonna lie. Now, how much of it is, maybe because it's just back today, there are more people playing, the servers are a little overloaded, and maybe that's for some why it feels a little bit janky, or maybe it was just janky and I never understood. Binge the Defiance show. I watched some of it back when it first.
There's medical supplies in there, but I can't get to them with these freaks around.
To get ready, you
put
binge
these
the
locators
show?
on the supplies, then come back and get me.
That's not a bad
Radios
idea.
are down, so once the targets are cleared, fire a flare from the roof to signal the medical team. We'll secure the perimeter.
Another player in here. Headshot! Not a headshot. Keep hitting that button. Ooh, nice roll. Should have kept the roll on.
This will go a long way for Grant and his men.
The second. It's supposed to blow up. Why isn't it blowing up?
A long way for Grant and his men.
Oh, that's.
We got him. Nice work. Now let's get to the roof and signal the medics.
Let me. Oh, wow. Somebody hit one of the explodey barrels. It's not my fault, I swear. I wasn't shooting anything. It couldn't be my fault.
Tango in sight. Advancing.
The Earth Republic team has arrived. Where'd they get those helicopters? Wait, those are mutants!
Help! This is not what I signed on for! Look for cover!
We need to clear this area of hostiles.
Shit! I've been hit!
Detecting more mutants on their way.
More mutants. Where are they? Oh, behind us. Completed. Excellent. Rewards, XP, some of the in-game currency. I was the low man on the totem pole.
You're unstoppable!
But I'm unstoppable. You heard her say it.
Area secured.
Hey, come back to the E-Rep circus tent. They're still having radio communication problems, and I can help. Judge me if you want, but there's script to be made here.
Get out of here. Just trying to, get out of the little place here, and so I have space to pull out the vehicle and get my motor running. And believe me, at my age, getting my motor running, that's not as easy as it sounds.
There's a challenge nearby. These tests of skill will allow you to compare your performance with other Ark Hunters.
Basically a time trial. Gotta say, some part of me flinches when I drive through somebody else. Oops, okay. Fortunately, this thing comes equipped with front and side airbags. Sure, it looks like some cobbled together piece of crap. X Games rejects. Drunken redneck weekend speed project, but no, it's actually it's very safe. Give me my ammo. Oh, Cass. This is going to give me a shotgun. The Earth Republic needs to reestablish radio communication. Case can do the job, but she needs your help.
Awesome, you made it.
I did.
So look, don't get mad, but I told Grant that
Good. You're here. Cass says you're going to help her get some radio communication established. If you can do that, it will allow us to get a trace on the missing passengers' rescue beacons, including your boss Von Bach.
There's a busted-up radio station not far from here. KTAM 94 FM. Played a lot of pretty cool vote and hard rock. Not your sissy shrill meat stuff. Okay. If we can get in, I can upgrade it to run on post-arcfall wavelengths. You can then use the station as a relay point for your...
I look like Walter White?
If I had soldiers to spare, I wouldn't be sending
I wish
you.
I was that good looking.
Contact me as soon as you have results.
Wait, you're seriously gonna make us do this alone?
Also, I have no idea how to make meth.
Meet me at the old KTAM radio station.
KTAM because we're in the Mount Tamalpais area. Mount Tem. Sausalito. Alcatraz. San Francisco. In Silicon Valley, I can assure you, because I'm here, is like way further south. But that's sort of where they've had it set aside. It's a non-contiguous area with San Francisco. Where am I headed now? What do we got? A Tech Mag Reloader mod, detachable to BMGs, which speeds up the reload. A tachyon-laced extender 2, attachable to manual and semi-auto sniper rifles, which increases the crit multi. Oh, we did get the Hurricane 2, which is a much better shield.
Hitching a ride.
Oh, I accidentally clicked on something on the map. Didn't want to do that. Oh, that's where we do want to go. This is not where we want to go. There we go. This is where we do want to go. Well, or possibly not. That's where we landed. I guess these are... Those are time trials. That's a hot shot. I don't remember what a hot shot is. That's the storyline quest, so...
Time to drive.
Beep. Time to drive. Got a ways to go. Boink. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I run into you? Maybe you should have been shooting at the good guys. I don't want to judge, but actually I do want to judge. Yeah, you shouldn't have been shooting at the good guys, you jerk. Same holds true for you and for you. We did the medical supplies.
That was incredible. Keep it up.
That was I was incredible. You guys heard it. She said I was incredible. Boing. KTAM. Hey, that's not fair. I'm not sure if I'm actually technically a senior citizen or not. I suppose it's kind of a matter of definition. And my driving is fine during the day. I'm not comfortable driving at night anymore. I used to be, but not for a while. All right, we've got an automated turret. Let's see. Can we blow that thing up? We can. Or... No, I guess we have to.
Here we go.
Oh, it's back up, or it's coming back up. It is coming back up. So we have to get over here and disable the generator. Those guns are going to
keep firing until we shut down the generator.
I just shut it down.
Generator is disabled. The gun is down.
Another player?
All right, time to move. Let's see what they got.
But my driving itself is good. I'm very cautious. But not, like, slow cautious.
That sentry gun won't be giving us any more trouble.
Let's get going.
Hi. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you using that head?
I'm okay.
Was there a generator up here for this gun? No, apparently there was not.
They got me trapped here. They're all over me.
That's not good.
The turrets
That
are
was
down.
close. I've got the door open. Let's go. Let's take this bitch over.
I don't remember the command for... We're taking cover. Behind things, let's say. I'll wait a few seconds for my shield to regenerate. There we go.
That was close.
Well, ammo ourselves up. Always take advantage of any opportunity to rearm
All right.
yourself.
This is an old system, but I should be able to get her upgraded and running. Stand by and make sure I don't get a bullet in my back.
Here come the bad guys.
Ugh. Don't let those freaks shoot me.
Ooh, that smarted.
Weapon in sight.
Media's down.
With the relatively small amount of lag we're seeing, the SMG seems to be a better option than the sniper rifle, I have to say. As a little bit more spray and pray is probably a better alternative. Ooh, a purple gun of some kind as fat loot. A spike charge. Don't know what that is. Money, money, more money, money, money. Of course, I don't do it for the money. I do it for the children. So that I can take their money.
Something's not right. Check! How old is this thing? Stacco. We need to make some repairs so we can get this thing back up and running.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure we do. Oh, over here. Back to the pistol. Hi.
Moving forward.
Moving forward, you say as you run away.
Open wide.
No, I take their lunch money. That's an entirely different proposition. Right, where are we? Here we are. Hey, what do you know? I'm actually helping this time. I repaired
Let's
the
get to
circuit
the
breaker.
next one.
I mean, you never beat up the kids for their allowance? Maybe that's just a me thing. Somebody getting the other one? I can't see. Doesn't look like it. Oh, can't get out that way. How about that way? Nope. They don't like me going through the non-existent windows.
That's a big fella. Be careful.
Oh, that's the big fella that she was talking about. There's the other power breaker. Oh no! Right as I was about to finish the part of the quest and then loot the guy I just killed. Oh, the servers have gone down. Oh, the pain. Well, it is relaunch day after 4 years. You know? I'm not even mad. Okay, I'm the tiniest little fraction mad that I didn't have like 10 more seconds to finish the quest, if that finished it, and loot the guy, and then have the databases sync so that I got to keep my stuff. But I am going to call it here since the servers are apparently down. Yes, press F to mourn. Thank you. So I will be back in about 5 hours or so, and that will be the evening session. And I'll be playing Last Epoch in the evening session. But I do want to thank you guys for hanging out. It's trying again. Hanging out with me today. It's nice to see the game is back, even if the server is having a little issue now after, what, I played for almost 90 minutes, and it's been up since like 2 in the morning my time, so it's been up for almost 10 hours. So, anyway, if you want to try it, just go to Fawkes Game, Fawkes. Just do a search for Defiance and Fawkes, and that should do it. And you can give it a go as soon as the servers come back up. I'm really pleased to see the game back. But later today, I will be back at my usual time, about 5 p.m. Pacific, maybe a little earlier, to play some more Last Epoch, which just hit their Season 2 launch yesterday and is going fabulously well so far. But I'm going to call it for now. Again, thanks for hanging out, guys. Hopefully you will see me soon. I hope the rest of your day goes awesome. I hope your upcoming weekend kicks ass. And I'm back in about 5.5 hours. So, hope your day goes great. Take care. And have an awesome day. Ciao for now. Bye, guys.